I upgraded my Garmin now. So I had a review up years ago, I think, of my Fenix 3, and I've finally, for various reasons, finally got a 5X through wheeling and dealings, and then found out, if I can see through there, that I can get ballistics on it. So yeah, it's an app, and I mean, they're now doing the 6 or something. I think you can get a version for Applied Ballistics. Well, I'll do an article, but this is a free app. It's no doubt not as comprehensive as the Applied Ballistics, but I had a quick play today, and out to 750, just loading all the data in without changing anything. It's the same as my proven data on my 6 Creedmoor. So out to 750, be good to go, including the wind. And that's just running it doesn't obviously have custom curves, it's just running a G7 and put the feet per second in it, your BC, it loads the local environment because it's got environmentals on this. I've got a Tempe, which is a temperature gauge on my backpack, so I'll load that up. But yeah, so I don't know, we'll have a play with it. I mean, not that I really ever thought that I needed ballistics on my watch, but why not? So
I've been thinking about it because there's been several times in the past where I've needed ballistics and not had a smartphone or any charts. Just going for a quick walk.
Yeah, it was true. I always had my watch on me. So.
Yeah, well, I don't generally wear a watch because I was born in the 90s, but yeah, I wouldn't mind starting to wear one anyway, just for that reason. And because I can't have a phone at work.
I also find the timer on it's quite good because time stuff in my life, like dehydrated food, 10 minutes for dehydrated food, 3 minutes for a coffee brew, stuff like that. No, but I always wore an analog watch. And then I was like digital, but GPS, timer, and maybe this thing. I don't use half the stuff in here. I don't really care what my heart rate is at any given moment.
What's the watch called? What's brand?
It's a Garmin. This is a Fenix 5X Plus, I think it is.
Does it tell the time?
Somewhere. Hang on. Somewhere in here. Gotta scroll. Weather. Hang on. There's a compass. Hang on. Time.
So the initial thing it reads to you is not the time.
Of course, the initial thing it reads to me is the time.
You said you got to flash all your things to find the time.
No, shut up. No. But yeah, I turned most of the stuff off, but then I started turning a few things on because I'm like, all right, let's stop being a Luddite. Let's see what else it can do. And
Does it answer your phone?
It can do, but I turn all that off because I don't need this thing buzzing telling me every time I get a message or anything. It's just too many distractions already. So yeah, it does smartwatch.
Does it do dope?
I don't know. Do you do dope? No.
Do you deal in dope?
Yeah.
Where's the dealer?
No. So yes.
What's Frank talks about?
Have you been listening? No, you've been busy bidding, haven't you? I found a free app to do ballistic on here. So yes, it does dope. Nice. It's not Applied Ballistics. It's something called TruFlite. But I reckon there's a real good chance it's still using point mass, which is pretty much the same mass that they're all using anyway. So, but yeah, up to 750. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, fuck, this is exciting live stuff, isn't it? You see it upside down.
Give you a drop. Nice.
Yeah, give me a drop in wind. And I can just click up and down and range in 25 meters. And it redoes it. And because this thing's got barometer, pressure, temperature, humidity, not humidity, and I've got a separate temperature gauge, it puts atmospherics in. So we'll see. I don't know.
Cool. Does it run its own ballistic software app?
Yeah.
It doesn't run off like a Kestrel or it has its own app?
No, it's completely self-sufficient here. It's just a little app that runs in it. So it's a third-party app. A guy's made for it. You can run them on here. I mean, they're basically a little computer. So,
Cool.
I would like, and I might contact the guy just to be that guy who goes, hey, I love your free program, but could you do this? It doesn't have a chart on it. So you got to put individual numbers in. That would be the one thing that would be kind of cool. So, and I suppose if you, I'm going to end up with an Applied Ballistics version. I suppose if you could enter in the different stage distances, it would work as a risk coach for you. Anyway. I poo-pooed the idea initially.
Do you have to run it like on your Kestrel? Do you have to like push up to scroll your meterage to get your meters?
Yeah. So up and down goes up and down, up in this.
So it just displays up like a Kestrel does.
Yeah. And all loaded in you have to manually load the BC. There's no library in it, but load your BC, load your feet per second, load your bore over sight over bore, however you want to bore, whatever.
In your zero range.
In your zero range, that's it. It's not doing stability or any of that stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not calculating spin drift or aerodynamic jump. But
I mean,
like
to
I said,
1,000 meters. How far go out to?
I think as long as you want it to calculate. At 1,000, it's starting to, with not truing it, it's diverted from my cold bore calculated stuff, but out to 750, it was the same. So I imagine I'm going to play with it over the next couple of days, tweak the velocity in BC and see if I can get him to line up.
Cool.
There's my unexpected surprise of the week of doing that, you know. I didn't really think of it when I got the upgraded watch, but I was like, oh. So there you go. So
Nick
everyone,
was
instead of everyone looking at the Kestrels, everyone will be looking at our watches now.